Our incredible food adventure begins right here. I'm Robin Leach.
And I'm Kim Alexis.
Welcome to Food Quest.
Our global adventure starts here in Mexico today to experience the famed $15,000 taco. Then we'll travel to Atlanta to learn about soft tortillas. On to A Taste of France for the world's most popular rosé. To California and Spain to enjoy olives. And return to our headquarters at the Gran Velas Resort in Cabo San Lucas to experience exciting avocados.
Kim and I are here at the fabulous Gran Velas Resort in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Truly a palace.
It is.
We're about to meet a lady who is living the American dream after legally emigrating to the United States from Mexico. She's a woman with passion and fire.
Well, speaking of fire, I'm going to head to the kitchen and I'm going to start one of today's amazing recipes. And I'll be with Gran Velas chef Juan Lasario.
Hola, bienvenidos a Gran Velas Los Cabos. Welcome. Let's have a little taste and passion and love, and let's try a little of what we do here in Los Cabos.
All right, I'm ready to learn something new. Can you take me through what you're going to do?
Absolutely. We're going to do a beautiful oyster from the Baja with a nice grapefruit granite on it, and the grand finale is going to be a butter poached lobster.
Okay, now that sounds like a lot of work.
No, it's actually when you do something with a lot of love and passion, it is very easy.
Ah, okay, well, let's go.
Let's the fun begin.
First, shuck the oysters. Then marinate them in soy sauce and a special seasoning mix. Next, return the oysters to their shells. Then, add some scrumptious bay scallops to the soy sauce mix and add them to the oysters. After that, scrape and add frozen grapefruit juice to the oysters. Pea shoots for garnish. Finish the oysters with tangy lemon zest and delightful salmon caviar.
Okay, I'm afraid to do this. The whole thing in there,
The whole thing. There you go. How's it?
Yum.
Ready to have a dozen of that? Feel the grapefruit, you feel the oyster, you feel the apple. All the flavor mixed together, you give us a nice, beautiful balance on it.
My mouth is bursting.
There you go.
That's really good.
First, poach the lobster for 8 minutes with salt and basil. Then, grill the lobster with veggies including broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Finally, glaze everything with butter.
That's the dish?
That's gonna be our dish for today. Now we have a beautiful dish right over there.
Haha.
That's how simple it is.
All right, now we have our wonderful lobster. What's the next step?
Fresh tortillas. Here in Gran Velas Los Cabos, we do everything fresh, even our tortillas.
I'm amazed at how simple this was. All right, so I'm going to try it at home, except I might not make my own tortillas.
Curious about what the most expensive taco looks like? Chef Juan Lasario explains the reason for the creation.
We come out with this idea, we're trying to create something that really represents Mexico. And there is nothing better than a taco, something that our guests will recognize all over the world. When we come out with this idea, we decided to put the freshest product and the most expensive product you can find in the world. Meaning we got caviar, we got foie gras, we got trufa, we got lobster, we got Kobe beef from Asia. And here it is. You only can find it here in Gran Velas Los Cabos.
Wow, that's one expensive taco. And if you want to try to make it yourself, you'll need a lot of ingredients. And a good place to start gathering them would be our next stop, Atlanta. The alliteration of Taco Tuesdays has swept the nation. It has become a staple to family meal plans. And it's a pleaser to even the finickiest of family members. Hard shells or soft, chicken, beef, pork or vegetarian, Mexican foods are a form of expression, and everyone can have their own style. Veronica Marino, president and founder of Ole Mexican Foods, manufacturers of Tortillas La Banderita, and many more, has been using traditional recipes passed down from her grandmother since she began making and selling tortillas out of her home in Atlanta in 1988.
This is a family business. My husband Eduardo, my oldest son Eddie, my youngest Edgar. We love and enjoy working together. I was with my grandmother since I was 5, and I cooked with her since then. And then I went with my mom after my grandmother died. I cooked with my mom all the time since I was 13.
Like everyone that comes to America, Veronica's family had a dream. And it would be Veronica who would realize it in a short time when her tortillas became a must-have to all who tried them. Word was that she made the best tasting, softest tortillas around. All it took was one taste to keep people coming back for more.
When we moved to Atlanta, we couldn't find good tortillas, so I decided to make our own tortillas.
Today, her once little tortilla company is one of the largest producers of tortillas in America. When you taste these tortillas, the flavor that stands out is passion. Flavors, freshness, quality, and tradition passed down to Veronica from her family to yours. Coming up, we find out what happened to the lobster tacos, the wine that would pair with it, along with the story behind its creator. Plus, we learn about one of the oldest fruits known to man.
It's so good.
Now, the lobster tacos,
Yes?
I ate them all.
No.
I did.
Wicked woman. You didn't leave any for me.
No, I didn't.
You know, and I had this special Whispering Angel Rosé ready to go with them. Perfect accompaniment from Chateau D'esclans. And you can tell,
Yeah.
great nose, filled with passion, the perfect taste.
Yeah.
And it comes from Provence in the south of France, which is so pretty.
Oh, can we go there? France.
Yes,
Let's go to France.
So there's a plane leaving in 3 hours.
And it's probably not as windy there.
I don't think so.
Sasha Lachine, a connoisseur, sommelier, and owner of Chateau D'esclans, tells us that their wine is deeply rooted in tradition. It is certainly made in a traditional fashion. However, there has been a movement which I'm happy to say shaped the market and consumer base into more of a wine that sets the standards, and it is all about fun and good times. When Sasha purchased this property, something must have been whispering to him from this mystical chateau, telling him that he was going to develop the most popular rosé ever. Good thing he listened. The wine has set a new standard and created an unstoppable new trend among oenophiles and the general public alike. A luxury rosé.
The name comes from these cherubs that are in the chapel above the altar. And I probably, when I had first arrived, probably had too much to drink one night and thought they were whispering. And so that's how sort of the story goes. You have 4 wines here. One is Garous, which is a fantastic product, which is Burgundian in style, barrel fermented in 600-liter oak, French oak barrels with what we call bâtonnage, which is stirring of the lees continuously during the process to bring the lees or the deposits that come down in the wine during fermentation and sort of settle on the bottom of the barrel. So you want to bring those back into suspension to be able to get to extract flavors and tastes and richness.
Garous is the top end, the king of the hill, as it were. Critically acclaimed rosé, which was named after the hill that its grapevines, Grenache and Vermentino, have been rooted in for nearly 100 years. Rosé, especially Chateau D'esclans rosés, are an ultra-premium collection of delightful expressions. It's now more popular than ever as celebrities in all areas are constantly photographed with it. What drives people to this wine is how friendly it is. The crisp, fruity, cream and stone notes that the traditional rosé drinkers have learned to love while the new ones are recognizing remarkable quality in each and every bottle. Let's travel across the globe to learn the secrets of another fruit, olives. Growing up, we are told to eat our fruits and vegetables to live long and maintain healthy bodies. When you think of fruits, what comes to mind? Apples? Bananas? How about olives? That's right. Although we typically think of sweet fruit flavors, these savory snacks and recipe-ready favorites have been a dietary staple for thousands of years. And in biblical times were used for religious rituals, medicines, fuel in lamps, soap making and body care. Today we're enjoying our very own California-grown Lindsay olives. The method of processing California black ripe olives was invented by a housewife in the late 1800s, and that same recipe is still followed to this day. The California classic black ripe olive has a mild nut-like flavor and uses fruit that has been hand-picked from family orchards for generations.
California olive orchards are now grown by literally hundreds of growers throughout California, of which Lindsay has had a long-standing and prosperous relationship with. This orchard here is approximately 120 years old and has been passed down from generation to generation. Many people don't know it, but olives are actually harvested green on the tree as you see them now, and then through our unique processing methods, we turn them into that nice shiny black color that you see in the can today.
Because olives are very bitter right when you get them off the tree, they need to be processed. We have a 102-year-old family recipe that we have improved on 102 times. Olives are so different from other foods. First of all, they're the only food you're expected to play with. You put them on your fingers and you make snowmen out of them. Unlike most foods, olives are fruity and savory, and there's an olive for every occasion, from breakfast to dinner to parties to snack time. But my favorite part is that olives are the only food that you can play with.
Not only are olives delicious and add dimension to any dish, but they are also healthy. Olives are naturally low-calorie, low in carbohydrates, have no cholesterol, and are gluten-free. Not to mention they can be readily found in almost every grocery store. Now that we've learned about California olives, let's visit another olive-growing region to explore the many varieties that Spain has to offer.
My name is Paco Escalante Jr. I'm the CEO for AG. Our family grow, cure, and process green olives since more than 60 years ago. Well, Spain is the largest producer of olives in the world. There are more than 600 varieties in Spain, so we are innovating a lot. New flavors, from stuffing olives with goat cheese and honey to marinating olives with fennel and wasabi.
Next time you feel hunger striking, reach for the most satisfying fruit. Olives, that is. Not only will you be feeding your hunger, you will be feeding your health, long life, and those savory cravings. Let's travel back to our headquarters in Cabo San Lucas to learn about a much larger fruit, the avocado.
Guacamole is definitely a crowd pleaser, but back home, people seem to think that's all an avocado is good for. And you know what? That's simply not the case.
Avocados. It's a fruit in the berry family. Historically originating in the central Mexican region, avocados were recorded in existence over many thousands of years. Mexico is uniquely positioned as one of the most advantageous locations for the year-round availability of this delicacy, being earnestly nicknamed alligator pear by the settlers, who were intrigued by its pear-like shape and green bumpy textured skin. Many varieties of avocados exist, but only the Hass variety is unparalleled in its ability to be in season year-round. That's right, 365 days a year, and that allows anyone to indulge anywhere at any time. It's no wonder the Avocados from Mexico brand has become such a staple in everyone's home, providing a myriad of incredible health benefits. They are heart healthy, with nearly 20 different vitamins and minerals, and they have good fats. The good fat in avocados helps your body absorb nutrients from other foods that you eat, filling everyone who experiences it with good food and good times. When you hear avocado, what immediately comes to mind? Let me guess. Guacamole. While guacamole might be the natural and deliciously obvious first way of consuming this incredible fruit, there are limitless ways avocados from Mexico can be incorporated into a healthy and balanced diet.
With a variety of uses, this party just won't stop. Who knew avocados could be sweet? Hopefully it opens a whole new obsession. Chef Jorge Sierra has something special for us.
I am Jorge Sierra, Executive Chef of Velas Vallarta. We're going to have some very special, sweet, sour, and a little bit spicy. And for today, we have avocado lassi.
First, add pitted avocados to the blender. Next, add slices of serrano chili to taste. Then, add mint leaves.
Lots of coriander, or cilantro in Spanish.
Add green cardamom.
Kind of a citrus flavor and aroma.
Add roasted cumin seeds.
For the sour thing, we have some lemon juice.
Add agave nectar.
Then we're gonna put some salt to balance the flavors.
Plain yogurt and some cold water.
And this is your avocado lassi. Enjoy it.
The enjoyment doesn't stop there. Having a brunch party? Avocados go great on toast or in an omelette. Avocados from Mexico are made to share. Share with your friends, share with your family, share with a stranger. Let the good times in and fill your life with unforgettable experiences. Stay tuned. When we return, we head to the Food Quest Studio kitchen to learn how to make our version of the extravagant taco using local ingredients while keeping it fancy, flavorful, and fun.
Now that you've seen the $15,000 taco at Gran Velas, we're venturing back to the Food Quest Studio kitchen to see a slightly more affordable version that you can make at home.
Hello, I'm Chef Oliver Saucy, and today we're going to make a luxurious taco. It's going to be a little cheaper than the $15,000 version from Gran Velas. We're going to use king crab with a mango salsa and a little bit of truffle salt, and a little bit of cheese, and we're going to make saffron sour cream. All right, now we've made our saffron tea. We kind of steep this for what, maybe 2-3 minutes. It's nice and colorful there, that nice golden color. Go ahead and add that into our sour cream. Then we're gonna add in here just a little pinch of salt. We're gonna add a little bit of black pepper. I'm gonna add in here some extra virgin olive oil. And then over here, I'm gonna add in just a little bit of honey. I think I'm gonna add still just a little bit more lime juice. And all we do is just mix that up. Oh yeah, look how golden that is starting to look. Instead of the gold leaf, we have golden sour cream made with saffron and lime. Now what we're gonna do is finish off our slaw. In my slaw here today, I have red cabbage and green cabbage with some red and yellow pepper for some color. I just leafed in some cilantro. And now at this point, we're gonna add some lime juice to this. We're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper into here. Gonna add some extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna come back and use a little bit of our saffron sour cream in there as a dressing. And we're just gonna toss all that together. Gonna go great in our taco, gonna provide some crunch and some flavor. So next what we're gonna do is toast our tortillas. Now we're ready to put our taco together. Look at all these luxurious ingredients as they come together. This smells absolutely fabulous with the truffle salt. So what we did here is we toasted these tortillas a little bit. And the side that has the oil and the seasoning is the side that goes on the inside. So we're gonna put some slaw in there like that. We're gonna come with our seafood. We're gonna add a little bit of jack cheese into there. We're gonna set that there like that. Gonna pack and do our other one. Kind of same thing. A little bit of cheese, a little bit of seafood. Then we're gonna set them up just like that. Then we're gonna finish all this off. We're gonna add a little bit of the mango salsa on there. Oh, look at the colors on that, isn't that beautiful? Then we're gonna come back with our saffron sour cream. And then our final garnish, some microgreens right on the top. All right, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that taco.
What a beautiful time we've had here in glorious Cabo San Lucas at the stunning Gran Velas Resort.
And we learned about avocados, rosé wine, olives, and tacos.
And don't forget the most expensive taco in the world. We look forward to you joining us on the next edition of Food Quest. Spicy sangrias and mass margaritas.